Hey guys, happy Friday. Welcome to your last vlog for the week. I wanted to start us off with a reading from Sundial of the Seasons because we have the spring equinox coming up on March 22nd, so that falls on Sunday. I wanted to read it to you because it's such a good one about all the changes going on in the world. No one will deny the wonders and magnificence of astronomy, one of the great sciences which endure as a monument to man's power of reason and observation. But the annual recurrence of the spring equinox makes one aware of hidden forces so accurate and so sensitive that the observer can scarcely escape a feeling of awe and wonder. All around one are the evidences of sensitivity to time, and the stars that make any human science pale a little by contrast. Man has known for a long time the fixed sequence of star and planet, sun, moon, and tides. But how can a seed know when to begin to sprout? How can sap at the roots of a tree know when comes the proper time to start that mysterious movement upward toward twig and waiting leaf bud? What moves a bulb to muster forces and send up shoots to catch the sunlight and begin to manufacture food for the plant? What mysterious force prompts one seed to wait in its sprouting till all danger of frost is past, while another sprouts at that precise moment when its stem and leaf can survive 10 degrees of frost, but not 12 or 15. We have answers of a sort in terms of warmth and length of daylight, but those are, in final examination, observations of response, not of ultimate cause. We have elaborate apparatus to measure sun's warmth and soil's moisture and even sap pressure. But how does a grass seed measure such critical conditions? Somehow, they are measured by all living things which spread leaves and manufacture chlorophyll. They know when the equinox comes, when spring arrives, and when they should respond. Man studies a clock and a star to learn such basic simplicities. Okay, so spring is officially here. And that actually is the start of the book, which is kind of cool. It doesn't start on January 1st, it starts with spring. I thought that was kind of a cool doodle. Okay, announcements before the journal entry. Your poetry portfolio is due by the end of, let's say, a normal school day, so please make sure you've shared that with me, all 10 poems put together on one Google Doc by 4 p.m. today. Okay, now for the journal entry. What you're going to do is date it 3/20 and title it Worry. But don't worry, it's not a negative journal entry. This is actually a good perspective shift on things that worry us right now. So the quote goes like this: "Worry is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere." I'd like you to copy that down into the journal and then take a paragraph to tell me how something can be really overwhelming, or it can be right-sized and reasonable, and we can make a plan around it depending on how you choose to view it. So we have some things going on in the world right now that, if you choose to feel really panicky about it, can feel like it's really overwhelming, or things are totally crazy and we're doing homeschooling and things are shifting. Or if you take it down to right size of, I'm going to do my part, I'm going to keep my hands washed, I'm going to lay low for a little bit, it feels much different. And you can do that with any problem that you have. So rather than talking about the current event problem of the virus, I'd like you to tell me something outside of that, a worry, a stressor that you've had. And if you have a story of how you reframed it, where you took a deep breath, or you decided to change your fear into excitement, or you decided to look at real facts rather than going on strictly emotions and feeling nervous about things, if it changed the outcome of the situation. If you haven't experienced that, I want you to, in your paragraph, tell me things you can do to shift your perspective, to shift the way things feel, and to make things more reasonable and manageable in your life when you do have anxiety and worry come up. So this is a quote that my mom told me and years ago, and I still think about it because I'm one of those people where if I get stuck on something in my head like a hamster wheel, I can get pretty stressed out. And I just have to remember, if I make it right sized and if I get out of that rocking chair, I can get on with the business of my life, and I have a much better attitude, and there's even a much better outcome for the things that stress me out. So I hope you find this quote to be enjoyable, and I hope the writing goes okay. I really look forward to seeing your journal entries soon. we will figure something out, whether we start doing journal entries via email or if we need to set up a FaceTime where we can share back and forth of the journal entries, sort of like a cafe day that we would do in Comp and Grammar where you could get up and read what you wanted. So we might do a big Google Chat or Zoom or something like that. So I'm still thinking of the direction we want to go and how often I want to vlog and how often I'd like to have face-to-face with you via Skype or Google or Zoom. So stay posted for that, but have a good weekend, enjoy your spring break, and when we come back together, I will have a better plan for how we're going to spend time together via the internet, the interwebs, and the emails. Okay, take it easy. Have a great weekend. Bye.